Managed by the Development Bank of Southern Africa, on behalf of the Department of Environmental Affairs, the Green Fund provides catalytic finance to facilitate investment in greening initiatives. Conserving and developing the Somkanda Game Reserve is one of these initiatives, and Somkanda is a community-owned game reserve that is run and managed in partnership by the Gumbi community. The community decided to create a consolidated game reserve that could be used as an economic engine to drive development in the area. Situated in Zululand, this game reserve forms part of an important conservation corridor between the Zulu Rhino Reserve and the Pongola Game Reserve. A population of endangered rhino were introduced in 2011, and apart from the rhino population, the game reserve has valuable populations of leopard, nyala, zebra, and giraffe.
As the DBSA, we are playing the role of the implementing agent of the Green Fund on behalf of the Department of Environmental Affairs. We accept application to the Green Fund. We assess the viability and the visibility of the applications together with the Department of Environmental Affairs officials, and the final decision is then made to the best application that made the best sense in terms of environmental sustainability. The Green Fund as a project is of strategic importance to both ourselves as DBSA as well as to South Africa as a country. This is the beginning of the commitment that was made by our President Jacob Zuma a few years ago, that we will start to reduce our emission as a country. So therefore, the introduction of the Green Fund is in that direction.
The immediate priorities regarding the project are to ensure that there's effective skills transfer. As you know, this project has been given back to the community on the basis of the land claims process. So the community needs to, as soon as possible, gather the necessary skills to operate the project on their own. And also to ensure that we have buy-in from the community, that the animals are protected as a result, because everyone buys into the necessity of the project. The challenges that we had to deal with, in considering the project had to do with, the skills that the community had. We had to address that gap because, as you know, wildlife is a specialist area. Fortunately, we had good partners on board to ensure that, we can transfer the necessary skills. And also the whole issue of, buy-in from the community. We ensure that an extensive program was undertaken to engage the community in order to ensure that they see the necessity of this project and see it as, benefiting the community itself. So we had to deal with those sort of issues. A lot has been done since our involvement. We have managed to get approvals and disbursement of funds into the project, and with that funding, a fencing of more than 6,000 hectares of the size of the project was done. We also ensured that we appoint qualified project managers, train the community to become rangers, and also to ensure that the community see this as their project which they must protect. As you can see, everyone is buying into what's happening here.
Environmental Affairs Minister Edna Molewa told the assembled role players and community members that one of the major social benefits of the game reserve is its potential to create sustainable economic activity.
We are very excited with the Green Fund. We are asking for more money. We're relying on people like you, because we do believe that this is actually a kind of a fund that will serve as a catalyst to ensure that our ecosystems are revived, they are utilized in a proper manner, and there is life and the sustainable development wherever we are.
There is a real opportunity in deep rural South Africa to use game farming as a mechanism for triggering sustainable development in these communities, for creating jobs, creating sustainable income. So for us, this support is a game changer. It means that we can now demonstrate the potential of this project and hopefully catalyze a whole lot more Somkhandas and Osuthu Gorge projects throughout the country.
With the support of the Development Bank of Southern Africa, the Green Fund, and the Department of Environmental Affairs, Somkhanda will ensure our natural resources are protected for future generations.